Hello, everybody. Happy Gemini season. Happy birthday for all of you Gemini. So let's dive into our astro forecast for this week. Big players. Number one, the sun is moving into Gemini. Gemini is an air sign. It brings about a different perspective. It brings a lot of movement in our mental space. It can incite inspiration, ideas, excitement, seeing things from a different perspective. Having those bursts of aha, right? Seeing something in a new way. On the flip side of that, Gemini can be very over analytical. We can get stuck in our mind. We can have our ego be triggered, dropping into a fear-based state. So with Gemini, we are asking for those illumination of those ideas, of those divinely guided inspirations to move through and being pushed from a source-filled space versus a fear-based space. So recognize the loops, recognize the patterns, recognize those shadows that are coming up, and really drop in to the inspirations that are available to you during this season. We also have Mars moving into Taurus. Mars is the planet of action. It is fiery, war, inspiration, right? Sparks of creativity. Because that's moving into Taurus, we're having grounded feelings with that, right? We're having a grounded type of energy, a founded type of energy. So this may be some of your inspirations, some of those ideas that Gemini is inspiring may find their roots, may need structure and stability. So you might find, this is a really good balance, by the way. This is a really great time to bring some of those ideas or bring some of those new passions or new purposes, right, into being. Making sure that they are grounded, founded, they have structure, they have foundation. They are rooted. Okay. So where can we work on that? We're also having Venus move into Cancer. Venus is our love sign. It's great for relationships. It's great for building community. It's great for self-love. It's great for romantic love. Cancer is kind of like that hard outer shell, but that mushy gushy, emotional, intuitive water sign. So they get along. So where are you feeling rigid around the edges? Where have you put up walls around your heart? Drop the walls and really invite love in. So being open to receive. So there's a lot of very good energy this week to tap into your inspirations. Where are you being divinely guided? And then putting form and foundation without rigid edges around us, being open to receive what is ours, including that love. All right. So the first card we get today, let's move into our cards. And the first card we get today, all pre-shuffled, all pre-pulled from our Sacred Forest deck, is number 30, which is Sacred Expansion. And we get Pure Spirit, Purification. Okay, so we're in some purifying energy right now. And I love this card to start out with because this is giving us the need to review, purify, cleanse any of the fears that are stopping some of these brilliant ideas that are coming in and wanting to be established into the foundations, getting rid of any of the friction spaces around that, or kind of the ideas that aren't based in reality or can't really work, right? We're living in illusions, delusions, and we're getting rid of that. And we're really planting our feet into what will work, what is sustainable, what we can take action on. Instead of 10 million ideas, focus on one. Instead of 700 boyfriends, focus on one, or girlfriends, or whatever, what people. Maybe it's just yourself. Maybe instead of being on all the dating apps, maybe it's time to pull in for a little bit and just focus on yourself and just go out and do like living, breathing things, right? Who knows? Just intuiting. Okay, so the pine spirit purification, I'm going to read a little bit about that right now. Your energy field is being cleansed of all that it doesn't need. Okay, this card's appearance is a message to release what doesn't serve, doesn't support, and doesn't empower you. Where are you scattering your energy? Where do you need to pull back to self, right? Let down the walls and let yourself back in, right? Let go of anything that feels dull or murky in your life, cleansing your body, cleansing your environment, doing space clearings. You know, when your auric field is cluttered, your energy feels gross, dingy, muddled, right? So it's time to do a cleanse with all of that. The time has come to lighten up. Eat and live lightly. Before a shiny, vibrant new cycle can begin, it's essential to let go of the old. So what are you clinging to? Ask yourself, what are you clinging to? What do you have walls around? What are you being so stubborn on that to bring in this new Gemini energy, we need to be open to receive. The brilliance that pours through you can help shine throughout your life and also help many people. But guess what? The path has to be cleared first. So it's time to purify your body, your mind, your energy, declutter your home, and release what doesn't support and serve you. Take time for total purification. You'll feel brighter and be a clear channel for light to pour through. I love that to begin. So let's get an angel card to support this energy, to give us some additional messages. And I want to say thank you, a huge thank you to everyone who has subscribed to our channel, everyone or anyone who has hyped our channel, shared our channel. You are truly amazing. The comments, I love reading them. So thank you so much for supporting this channel. And by doing so, you are getting these messages out to more people so that we can spread this light. And Lord knows that this world needs more truth and more light. So thank you, friends. Our angel card for today is number 343. And again, remember, we got the 30 in this card here. So we're seeing this 3 theme so far, and it is the card of enthusiasm. Okay. Approach life with an optimistic attitude, even in the face of challenges. Be excited about the opportunities that lie ahead and embrace them with open arms. So this card is telling us to get out of our heads, get out of that over-analytical looping fear space, that space that incites, energy that wants to protect, like we were talking about, those walls around your heart. It's time to open your heart, allow self-love, joy, enthusiasm in. Being open to receive. If you have walls around your heart, your hands and your heart are not open to receive. And the love that is trying to come in or that you're trying to manifest will not be able to sink into here, will not be able to manifest and take root in your physical reality if you are closed. So drop into enthusiasm, drop into lightness, always discern boundaries versus walls. That's a big thing I talk about in my practice. Boundaries versus walls. All right. So let love in and be enthusiastic about it. All right. Let's pull a few tarot cards here. So tell me, Geminis, what are you doing to celebrate your birthday this month? Drop a comment, check in, let me know. All right, so we got one. Let's pull another one here. 2 and 1 more. All right. I feel the energy is really chill this week too. I'm just kind of like, ooh, chill. Spirit's telling me to rest this week too. So I don't know if you're hearing that. I'm getting a lot of energies of resting. Okay. So the first card we got here. All right. Kind of have a mixed bag. Maybe this is why we need to rest here. The first card we get is the 7 of Pentacles. So 7 is truth. Pentacles are physical stuff, right? Health, wealth, the seeds that we're planting in the earth. And it's time to review what is going on and asking yourself. So this might be inciting that Gemini brain of analytical thinking, but not over analytical thinking, just seeing the overall picture. Air signs are so good at that. And so we're looking at the overall picture and we are sinking into the truth. We are telling ourselves the truth. Is the juice worth the squeeze? What we are putting our effort and energy into, is it worth it? So we are taking a moment out to reflect. Where are we putting our passions? Are they rooted in the earth? Are they real? Are they founded? Are they grounded? And are our hearts going in the right direction, right? So seeing the bigger picture, telling yourself the truth, are your efforts worth what's happening, right? Okay. The second card we get here is the Page of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse position. Pages are messengers. Pentacles, again, are that kind of grounded, founded energy, health, wealth, job. And so there's a reversal position here. So like a seed or something physical, maybe having friction around being received to you. So maybe there is like a delay in some kind of job offer or a delay in some kind of relationship, like you're manifesting health or wealth or new opportunities in job or life in general, and you're just not seeing it. Like, where is it landing? When is my ship going to come in? When is that seed going to be planted? These two are giving us space and time for reflection. So like there's a hold up. Wait, so what are you doing in the weight of energy? Again, with that Mars going into Taurus, are you available? Is your vibration available? Your container able to sustain and receive what you are calling in? You are looking at, you are analyzing everything right now. You are purifying that container right now. And you are waiting in this space of stillness to reflect on where your walls are, how full or empty your hands are, and how open your heart is to receive what you are calling out. When can I get the seed? Well, it's time to reflect. And the universe says, we see your hard work. You are not forgotten. We did not forget you. We see this hard work. This is a confirmation that keep it up. The work and the energy that you are building right now is stacking up. Those pentacles are stacking up in a positive way in your favor. It is coming. Keep moving along the course. Trust. Big message in the trust. And what did they say? Have enthusiasm. Have enthusiasm and stay open, right? The work that you're doing will show, will manifest. Keep walking the path. The last card of the tarot that we got here is the Page of Swords in reverse. So 2 pages. Again, a messenger of truth. And we saw the 7 of truth here, the 7 of Pentacles. Now it's the messenger of truth. So there's a delay in some kind of truth. There's a delay in the plan. There's a delay in the seed. There's a delay in some kind of foundation. So it's reviewing that foundation, reviewing that truth, reviewing the perspective, reviewing, maybe overanalyzing, but also maybe you're getting stuck in your mind, right? So drop out of the mind, drop into enthusiasm, drop into receptivity. Make sure that you're working on self-purifying your space so that you can become what you seek. You can become the container and are able to hold what you are calling in. And by that too, I'm going to shuffle our last cards here, but while I'm speaking, by that too, it's like, if you're working, on, for example, like lack mentality, like financial lack mentality, if you're working on that, right? But anytime money comes in, you just spend it all and piss it all away, then you are not working on those shadows or behaviors or purifying that container in the way that you can hold that money when it comes in. So you might get money and it might piss away. You might get money and it might piss away. What can you do differently? Shaking things up a little bit. Maybe it's financial education. Maybe it's making better decision planning. Maybe it's not splurging on, the latest squishy, who the fuck knows? Whatever, Maybe it is just spending more wisely, So it's just reflecting on all of that. If it's relationships, maybe the way that it is, you have been entertaining people that continue to play out your wounding story. Maybe it's a toxic or abusive partner. Maybe it's a narcissistic partner. Maybe it's a partner where you are having trouble setting boundaries or saying no, right? Maybe it's a partner that is less than. Maybe you're working on, being like, no, I'm enough. I'm a fucking badass. You're a badass. Maybe it is shifting your mindset and able to really stand in your power and be like, no, I'm cool. I'm going to receive what I am worth, that type of thing. And saying no to those that don't fit, right? So it's reflection, right? Like, where are you needing to strengthen your container and allowing the aha moments to come in to purify that environment, be open to receive, but do it with enthusiasm. So those pentacles, so those roots, those seeds that are coming, they're on their way, trust that they're on their way, have a place to land, that you can hold them in that container. And the last card we get here is answer the call. Answer the call. It says, the time is now. Ooh, I got chills. And we see this woman walking into this portal. She's walking through a threshold right now. There's the sacred deer on the other side of that. And he brings the light, right? He brings the gift. We see kind of the divine feminine here with the maiden walking through the portal. And we have the divine masculine, that deer, right? Waiting for her in the garden. And so they're saying what you are seeking is seeking you. And I think that's been the theme for the past 3 readings now. But you are walking through some kind of threshold. It is closer than you think it is, but you have to be open and available to receive it. Maybe that deer is knocking at the door. Well, she's got to answer the door, right? So it is knocking on the door of your life. Knock, 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 knock. And saying, hey, where do we need to review? Where do we need to get out of over-analytical thinking? Where do we need to be opening the door, preparing our containers, purifying that space, right? With enthusiasm, being open to receive, becoming the vibrational frequency that we wish to meet. And guess what, friends? The time is now. Answering the call. If it's calling, pick up the phone. Hello, hello. I am the container. I am answering the door. I am open to receive. Drop that in the comments. I am open to receive. All right, friends, this is your reading. I'm wishing you lots of love and blessings. Take care.